You definitely want to get my tree, right?
Absolutely.
For my Hawaii soil.
So did somebody send you soil from Hawaii?
Yeah.
I don't even know if that would be legal today.
Probably not.
Can you
I-
take a right here
I'll get the tree.
and let's see the original school if there's any of it left?
I'll have to get out and get the
He
tree.
wants to get the tree.
You want me to? I'll tell you what, why don't you check the back and I'll step out of the car then and get the tree. Actually, do you think there's a plaque up there?
I don't know. Didn't notice one, but
You want me to go check for you?
I'm
gonna check.
if you want.
Cooped up in here.
Excuse me.
Dad, you're not going to the rehearsal, right? Just the dinner? Where's the rehearsal even at?
Dad, you're not going to go to the rehearsal?
They didn't say anything about it.
You have duties.
I do.
If you have duties, yeah, you.
What time is that?
5:30.
Okay, well, could you text Matt or call him and ask him if I should show up there? I wasn't given that instruction, but I'd be glad to do it. But it does affect what time I need to get back, because I'll need to get dressed.
Can you text Matt, please?
No plaque. There's a bench up there, but no plaque.
If you could take a left right there, see if there's anything behind this old building, please.
Into the alley.
I think so. And the answer is there's none of the old building left. This is all new building. You might want to just go in there and turn around. The original building was that red brick.
Say it again.
The original Oakland school was red brick. This is all replacement building.
Well, that on the far end there, it was all uniform color.
There's nothing left of the building that he and I went to school here with, I don't think.
Somebody have any gum?
Yes. Matt says yes, you're supposed to be at the rehearsal.
And where is it?
Do you have any
At the
gum?
church, evidently, right?
Lindsay, don't you?
Yes. Who is asking?
Me.
This is where Don
Taste
Cross
the onions
lives.
from
Yep.
that
Don
delicious
Cross
Coney dog.
Chevrolet.
Yep.
The guy next to him's the one that bought the fish.
I'm gonna have like grains about that. That was really good.
You just have to educate people.
Yes.
Do you understand
We're gonna
where
have to
this
make
church is, Lindsay or Luke?
I'll find out.
It's the wedding church downtown,
I
Dad.
know
It's
that,
right
but
next
I
to the
don't,
Ernesto.
I don't know where it is, which street it's on.
That was Ronnie Hoyt's house.
I actually have the invitation in my purse. Do you
Seen enough? You want more? And if so, where?
If you took a left and went down, I'd like to see if I can find Lou Tingle's house. Lou Tingle became mayor of Cambridge. Did you know that?
Yeah, but I think it was down this way. Down there by that Baco's.
No.
Uncle Larry, it's at
Dan
the,
Ciatris was over there.
the Old Stone Chapel on Tuscarawas? Tuscarawas? Tuscawas?
That's girls. You probably need to get Bill back on.
What is the number on it?
415.
415 Tusk.
415 West.
Yeah, I think I really do. If you don't mind.
No, I did. My mom RSVP'd my dad and I on the same one. This is my invitation, and then they got an invitation. So I didn't send it to
How do
you.
we get out of here? I think we need to circle back to Oakland Boulevard. That's the history that your granddad and grandma wove. And now, what history will you guys weave? And now the rest of the story.
Thank you.
And Lindsay, let me ask you this. If your granddad hadn't gotten conned into moving to Canton, where would Lindsay be?
I don't know.
Well, did you guys go to high school together? Uncle Larry and Aunt Gloria?
We sure did.
Lindsay would be.
She'd be in big trouble, right? A nothing.
So I guess you haven't.
There it is. Here's the homestead.
There's the homestead.
You can take a shortcut by taking a left and going up over the hill there if you want.
So look, I guess it was you that told me that the whole reason that happened is because Grandma got them a second date.
Wait, Grandma got.
Grandma got us the first date. That one didn't,
No.
that one
You
didn't
guys,
go well.
you
Should
guys.
we have gone 22 east, or
You could have done that.
Have you heard that story?
No. What's the story?
They did not like each other.
You and Aunt Gloria didn't like each other? Why?
Well, no. Not technically true. Yeah, tell her about your date.
well, I can put it like this. Lindsay and Luke's mother thought that I was overly aggressive for a first date. But I was put into a very awkward position. So it really wasn't my fault.
And didn't you slam your hand in the door or something? The car door?
Not on that one.
Oh. Wasn't
So then how did Grandma end up getting you a second date?
What do you think I'm doing here? I think I need to go up to this street.
Yeah, look at these hills, guys.
We never really spoke after that.
After the first date?
Yeah,
Did you try to
after that.
ask her out again and she was like, no?
I would run in, see her at a grocery store that she was working at. This is when we were in college, and she was attractive. But I was sitting in a bar with a guy, friend. We'd kind of had a history of dating each other's exes. I don't know what it was with us, but he made the comment that Gloria had recently broken off some engagement, and he was thought that he would ask her out. But unfortunately for him, he had to pee, and while he was in the restroom, I got her number and called her.
No kidding.
Yep.
Now, was he mad?
I think he was used to it.
And how many years was that after your first date?
3 or 4?
Probably 3 or 4 years. We were, I think, seniors in college by that time. Maybe, yeah, seniors in college.
Well, she
Maybe
said
juniors.
she said that after the first date, she used to always see you in the paper, and she'd always say, "Ugh, I don't like him."
And her mother, she really didn't like me. It bothered her that I had a space between my teeth.
Somewhere I heard a slightly different story, Larry.
What was that?
Really in for that.
That Grandma was working with one of Gloria's sisters.
Yeah, that was the first date.
Oh, I thought the first one was prom. Did you get a prom or a dance?
There
with her?
was a dance at the school.
Oh, I thought that was the
Yeah, I'm trying.
second.
Yep, that was the fate that set up the fateful
What's going on?
night
I forgot about Nadia.
of discontent.
Oops.
Please tell.
So you can kind of smile and snicker, John,
What
but
if Mom has to walk down
Canton led to Toledo,
there? If Aaron
and
doesn't
you,
answer.
you know?
That's really ideal.
Yep, John would have never been in Toledo had it not been for Canton. Just think where you would be, John. Nowhere.
That sounded kind of ominous.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things have been different.
it's true for all of us. Just think if Dad had been attracted to the lady that was closer in age to him.
Right?
Was Grandma the youngest with her siblings?
Remember, he encountered your grandma and her mother. He met them both at the same time. And the mother seemed to take a shine to him.
Right, but was Grandma the youngest of the siblings in that
I
group
think.
of children?
I think so.
Okay, I'm sorry. We weren't supposed to be down here this long, and I'm kind of panicking because I just saw it come up on my phone. I forgot about her. Where are you? Alright, I'll see if Mom can walk down there. She hasn't done that in a long time. She hasn't walked that far in a long time. Would Melissa be able to get her? He says he went home. Oh my god. Huh? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Alright, let me see if I can get a hold of Mom. She's not going to answer her phone.
Life is kind of interesting how it goes, John.
Need to pick her up.
But it sure does go fast, doesn't it?
Like 10, 15 minutes.
We look back on it. Some of those last period classes never seemed like they were going to end. John, you're here. You don't have to be quiet now.
What's that?
I say you don't have to.
Mom, are you there?
You're here.
This is an emergency. Can you please pick up? Is Mom
I don't
home?
understand that.
Really special for you to come back for this. You as well, Stacy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Glad they come into the wedding.
Oh yeah, we would miss it.
I'm really glad I was able to make it. Celebrate with you guys. Abby seemed like a real nice girl last year meeting her.
Did she come to the dinner?
Oh yeah. Yeah. She came to that breakfast.
Was that at the Desert Inn, that one?
Was that
It's
Bob
like-
Evans?
I was gonna say it was like a Bob Evans or
I don't
something.
have anyone else. She's not answering her phone.
It was
I'm
actually
really
the
sorry.
first time I
I'll
remember
give you
meeting
10 bucks
Melissa.
or something. But
If she was at grandma's.
unless I could ask Jack,
They
but
don't
I don't think
remember much.
Nadia would even go with him. The office.
I guess we get to meet our new
When you have to go back in the office again?
How far are we going to be? What time are we going to be back there? Just take her to Mom's house. Is Mom at home?
4:35.
Is she at home?
Dad, is Mom at home?
Should be.
Can you take her to Mom's? I'm really sorry. Thanks. Bye.
What's Aaron doing?
He just got home and he was going to take a shower. But he doesn't live very close, so it's not going to be.
Is he mad?
My mom lives like 2 blocks away, but she's not answering.
How far away does Aaron live from? How far do you live from your mom? Your parents?
5 minutes.
How far does Aaron live from you guys?
15, 20 minutes.
Stacy, have you got an address for tonight?
For the rehearsal dinner? I do not. What's the name of it?
91.
Mom,
It's
Yes.
on Market Avenue.
we're just left Cambridge, and I need somebody to pick Nadia up at school. Aaron's gonna go. Aaron's
Is
gonna
it
go
like
get her because I couldn't
9-1
reach her.
or
91.
But
91.
she's gonna become
Like the
9
numbers?
and 1.
9-1?
And it's 7 o'clock.
I'm bringing her to your house until I get home. Yeah.
Look for you for childcare. What are you doing?
Because I forgot about her, Mom. That's why.
Chuckling her.
I forgot about her until it just came up on my phone.
Office, so
We weren't supposed to be here this late.
I think the first 6 months is kind of the hardest.
So does she have a
First
car?
6 months is kind of the hardest.
Oh, really? Okay.
he got an easy line. Apparently,
that's right,
they got
she
a
did.
really easy line. So I'm like, yeah, how's it
All right,
going? He's
I'll
kind of
see
like,
you
yeah,
when I
it's
get
good.
home.
First 6 months, we were like, what is this? We were going nuts the first 6 months. We
After
didn't
6
know.
months comes the teething.
I
Yeah.
think we're getting there now.
I thought the first year was hard.
She was really fussy yesterday. We think that's why.
Yeah.
There's some stuff called
Is this the restaurant?
there's
It says it's on Fulton Drive.
That's not the right one.
it's
There's
like
another
fluid
one.
and you can rub it on their mouths.
When do you fly Sunday?
North Canton.
3:30.
It's not. It's like Gum Be Gone. or
North
something like
Canton?
that,
So you'll
but
be
it's
late
not
getting
it.
home, right?
But it's like the best stuff. We didn't know about it until
When do you have to
our
go
second
in?
one was almost done teething. That's why I met you. But
Monday's a holiday,
If
so-
she has trouble, contact me. And I'll see if I can find it. But that's
Is this
stuff.
East Maple Street, sound correct?
To catch
Is
up.
that it?
I think the real crest is when they get out of diapers and bottles. So we'll just stop that.
I'm free tomorrow
So
until
that's kind of like the next big
2
plateau.
o'clock.
Things start to get easier, I guess. Probably
Have any luck locating the grave?
I I think the hard for me
Graves,
too. I think a really difficult time was like when they get mobile and they don't really know yes or no. Don't do that. Don't walk out into the street yet. Before they start to mind you, like Riley's like is starting to like know better now.
How old is Riley now?
She is
If they
19
have
months.
some kind of a
So somewhere from the time they like start to crawl, get mobile until they're about 18, 19 months. That's kind of a tough period. Like, but then after that, I think things.
Call up there and see if we have the name.
You know what I mean? Because like Riley, she would just go down the stairs. Like, I mean, now she won't, but
Yeah, Leia she'll just walk off the bed, like not walk off.
Yeah,
right off the
yeah.
bed
So
with
pretty
no-
going
yeah,
on the camera.
yeah. Like, I mean, you have to like I can leave Riley in the other room for a few minutes and not freak out
I
anymore.
agree
But
with that.
I mean, there's a long time there where you just you can't even take your eyes off of them. You know what I mean? You don't know what they're gonna get into. Does that sound right? East Maple Street, North Canton, 1983.
Yeah, it could be.
That's
91
could be,
Woodfire.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
place.
So is Leo in a preschool right now, or what's he doing?
Daycare.
Is that daycare? Yeah, I guess preschool wouldn't be until.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Does he like it?
Oh yeah. He's a social butterfly, for sure. He's very verbal. It's like when we walk in, he says hi to like everyone by
Aww.
name.
Aww.
Oh, that's cool.
He even knows people's names that I don't know that he knew. It's kind of funny. Like the maintenance guy, he knows him by name.
That's so cute.
He's like, hey Bob.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob.
It's kind of funny that we ran into that lady with the connection with the historical
Isn't
society,
that unbelievable?
and then
run into her.
she's also connected
Propositioned
to
her.
the Ohio Historical
Ooh.
Society. We just picked up a client from down here in Tuscarawas County. What do you suppose
what's
the
going on
wife
with Nadia?
does for a living?
Because
Dover
Aaron's going to get her at
Historical
mom's.
Society.
Aaron's gonna go drop her
And
off
somebody's
Aaron
trying to
can do
tell
it.
me something.
there. He was mad, but he's doing it.
What do you think?
That's usually.
Yeah, that's.
I think you've got some
He had just gotten
show
home and was
material.
getting in the shower.
Who was mad?
Aaron.
He had just gotten home
She
and was
was
getting
really
in the shower.
knowledgeable.
She needed an emergency pickup of Nadia. Aaron was mad, but he'll do it.
Calls up ahead and has them stop.
Wow, a bad place to break down.
What time did you get Leo? Is he kind of like
It's about
whenever-
the time that
Yeah,
transmission
whenever,
went out on
until
us.
they closed at
Coming up there,
6:15.
Larry. I mean, John.
So, I was with Granddad. You were supposed to come back and get me, and you and Gene ended up going directly back to Florida. Was that the deal?
No, this was coming into town.
No, I don't
The
think.
transmission wouldn't do anything except low gear. So I'd power up the hills and coast down. Finally made it to New Philadelphia or Dover. Granddad came down and picked us up.
I was with you.
That was with the red van.
Okay,
And then we took the red van and you rode back down to Florida with us in the red van.
No, I didn't.
Well, you did because you had your shirt off and kept complaining because we had the air conditioning on.
Well, I know there was at least one trip where you went back directly without me, and I ended up flying.
I think that red van only made one trip up here.
I drove. I think I drove the red van. Was it the red van? I think I drove. And you kept yelling at me because I was going off the side of the road. No, it was the first time I'd driven in. It's a large vehicle. Yeah, I went from driving a motorcycle to driving that van.
I didn't like you running off the road.
Yeah, I kept driving on. I wasn't off the road, but I was on the edge. And you kept yelling at me like, you know, don't get on.
She got
the,
a new princess castles, Riley.
I'm sorry.
You know,
I did.
no, it was right. You know, you didn't want me going off. I just wasn't comfortable with where the center lane was.
I
How
haven't
big
seen
are
any
you?
recent pictures of her.
No?
That thing, it took up a lot of the lane. You know?
It did. Pretty big vehicle.
Oh, so we have a whole neighborhood or a whole family of bears wandering around our neighborhood. This was like the police officer in the Florida Wildlife Commission. It was like the night, it was like not last night, the night before we left. They're like, everybody stay inside. He's like, it was pretty wild.
Speaking of bears, you'd wonder, with all of this,
It's our new house.
there's got to be some, wouldn't you think?
Right, we have them in the
It's our
community.
new house.
Yeah.
You do?
Layla's last name.
North Canton's had bear sightings.
Really? His hair's so
And
blonde.
I know. They're both
Like,
really
put
blonde.
it
Mark
this-
was really blonde.
Anesthetize it and move it, I think.
Yeah, she's so big.
Like right
I
in,
love this picture. Look
right
at her.
in
She's
town.
looking at Big Sister. I love this picture. Look at she's Riley's looking at Big Sister. She's like, "That's my big sister." Layla's butt. She's
Some
like,
of these cars ride well for as big
they
as
always
they
look
are.
so cute in the bath. They like have this little picnic table. It's so cute.
Most of the pictures I've seen, they almost look like mirror images.
Oh, they look so much
awesome.
alike. I
You're gonna
know.
have to label your pictures.
I do. I know. I have to look at the date, and I'm like,
Isn't it
okay,
amazing
Layla was
how you
born
have all these wee little
2012.
towns
So if it's
scattered
before
around
then or after then, yeah.
with
No,
the
I do.
gravitation.
I'm like, who are you? Your girls
Those
look a lot
little
alike, but
towns
maybe not.
was-
I mean, you can tell them apart in their baby pictures.
Not.
You'd walk
Not
off there
do
with
trouble.
stories, I'm sure.
The only time I have trouble is when
You've
they're
really
sleeping
delved
and I'm
into a
seeing
bunch of them.
profile.
I mean, look what you uncovered in the
I'll
nerve.
go in
Who
and
are
put
you?
a blanket on, and it's like, oh, it's the wrong,
Wrong
it's the wrong
person.
blanket. It's like, oh, wait a minute, no,
Yeah, it's pretty
it's,
interesting.
it's not her.
Look at that.
It happens less now.
Yeah.
There was a
Looks
couple
like a
year
painter.
period where sometimes they were sleeping. I guess you don't
Check
have
the
that problem,
farm
Leo,
out.
not you.
No.
I just don't remember that much of the format. But
Besides
that would have
closes,
been more
it's not
Cambridge than Canton. Canton was the
Going into
deal.
6.
Toledo was certainly not
Layla's
farm
in a
country.
6.
Is she?
She's in a 6, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Canton was
She'll
originally
only wear
wheat
dresses.
and sheep.
Like, she only wants to wear dresses.
Can't
Huh.
mess.
Angelie's gone through that phase.
Yeah.
But I have to.
Still, or
And then the
right now, she's also got this thing
agricultural
where she's got some sensitivities on her
equipment, then the
skin,
watches,
and it's like
and then the
torture to
steel.
get her ready for school. It's like, no, I don't want to wear this. It's like, okay, we got to be there in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Nadia does that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And
bad.
Yeah.
they're like socks.
Too
Yeah.
tight, itchy.
Yeah, too tight, itchy. Yeah.
Oh my, yeah, I thought my mom's got out, so I just thought it was for my mom. Maybe there's something else from these guys.
Could be the age too. I don't know. That's why I buy cotton dresses. That's what I go with, unless we're doing something nice, and then she has to wear
You know,
like an
Edison
itchy
was
dress.
here.
It's just how it
He
is.
was
But
related to
shorts. She didn't want to wear shorts. She didn't like anything.
the Altmans.
So I try to get them like, if
For
they're wearing
wearing-
dresses, wear shorts or
and
something
Like
Ford,
cartwheel
Ford
shorts,
was
yeah.
down here.
shorts or tights. That way
They
can
found
go play, right? They're not
Yeah.
an
showing
alloy for
Right.
him
and
for
they don't
his
get a-
Model T.
Layla,
Some-
Layla wants to want
Some
anything to do with those little
faceted,
bloomers.
She'll it's hit or miss when they'll wear
Small world, huh?
stuff underneath, but if they're definitely gonna be playing, they force them to, but yeah, but the
I
socks.
thought
does
we
she-
got a
does
pretty
she do
good
socks?
education there in Cambridge.
Not
You know,
really
we got
any issue
Ohio
with
history.
socks, but just she won't wear tights. She doesn't like
We had
anything
civics.
tight. Doesn't like jeans because they're uncomfortable.
You know they don't teach civics
Yeah, that
in
issue
school
too.
anymore?
You talking to us?
I was talking to Larry. But you probably ought to know that too.
In California, they teach about the local history. Our town of Dublin was settled by Irish immigrants, and they in 3rd grade they have a field trip to the history museum for our town. And each little town does that. The Ohlone Indians were the original inhabitants of this area where we are. And they spend a tremendous amount of time in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grades like native Indians. It's very surprising to me.
Well, what I was saying was we took courses called Ohio History in school, but there's so much history around. I mean, look at the little towns on the streets, signs going by. And that's what Larry was saying, you know, the history. Stone Creek. I think one of your first communist communities was up there at Zoar, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you go back even further, though. There was an Indian group here in the Ohio River Valley that got forced out. I can't remember which one. The Iroquois either forced out another group or they are the ones that were forced out. You got these Indian groups that were living here even before that, and then you have the different settler groups. So, Lindsay, next trip or two, you'll have to fill us in once you get exposed to it again.
Andrew Jackson,
To what? Oh,
All the Indians and the
Trail of Tears.
Yeah, that was in the southern end, but I'm talking before that. I'm talking it would be like probably 1700 to 1750 in that range.
Well, some of the fighting in the French and Indian War from Pittsburgh and
Yeah,
Duquesne and all that stuff went through Minerva and Canton. According to Larry's radio show.
Oh, you can't rely on that. They just make crap up on there.
so are those online? The history?
Yeah, it'll stream to you.
Are they archived where you can access them after?
No, those aren't archived, but you can listen to them live, streaming. We'll probably archive them later.
Okay.
He's run into the same problem I have. I mean, the internet won't all the time put you through.
I've had trouble myself trying to get it at the office on my computer. Might be WHBC for that matter.
They'd be working against you.
No, they really like that.
I would think they would. I hope you can capitalize on that lady there. And,
I'll call her.
bless you.
that Jack and Jackie Bromley that I was telling you lived in the upstairs of 209, John?
Yeah.
Your mom and I went and visited them when I was in med school in Chicago. They lived up northwest of Chicago. We went and visited them.
Huh.
And your mom may remember part of that visit. He was one of the early people into plastics. And they had a little plastic company down in Byesville.
Where?
Byesville.
Is that in Illinois?
About 5 or 6 miles south of Cambridge.
Oh.
Damn, we're just like
And they
sitting at
made
the guest room.
little army
Like,
figures.
together the
Do you remember the Army from getting Army figures from there?
Not from there.
And he would bring he would give us some Army figures periodically.
Did he own it?
Yeah, he
That's
did.
a bummer.
Did he
I
make
was
it?
like,
Never
I
make
was
it
gonna
big?
put off doing like the guest room for
They were living
ever,
in
as long as I can.
pretty
because if we
ritzy
have a room for her to stay in, she's
suburb,
gonna,
as
like,
I
come
remember.
and stay, and I'm gonna kill myself.
Jack.
Jack and Jackie Bromley.
She's so
Of course, back in those days, anybody that had a house looked like they'd made it. Living large. I don't think we had that much when we were in Cambridge, but we didn't know that we didn't have that much, did we?
Never gave it a thought.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier it was a big deal to get a screen
like,
door.
next week.
Those aluminum doors that you could make a screen door in the summer and
She's so
glass
her and like his sister.
to insulate you during the winter.
Like to go to
Yeah.
Disney.
Those were pretty expensive, and that, I mean, that was
Like, I don't even know where to tell them that we're there to see you. Because they like.
that was
they
really
know that
doing
we're
something
there.
for your house when you put those
It'll
on.
be like.
So on 35th Street, the one going into the garage. I think it was the one. Yeah, the one going in the garage.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Granddad told me he was paying one of you. I guess Larry maybe it was you. He was paying to swat flies in the house and got in the house.
I don't want them to. So.
And then he said one of you kind of cheated. Got them as they were trying to get out the door on that screen and busted out the screen. That ring any bells?
You got me on that one.
Maybe cheating's not the right word, but he didn't want that screen door
The
messed with.
girlfriend that you're
I think I was trying to
that
swat
one.
something at that screen, and that's why he
Her name's Kendall.
told me the
How old are her
background.
kids?
Didn't want me
They're, just turned 7.
swatting near the door on the screen.
And first grade and
I wonder whatever happened to the Howards out
Violet's like
there
the
in
same age as
Foxborough and
Okay. Oh, that'll be
Orleans.
fun.
she'll be
No
4.
idea.
She'll be 4 soon.
Oh, that's fun. Awesome. That'll be fun. So they all get along. There's like a
Remember
water
staying
park
in
and
that
stuff there.
cabin
like,
out
pool or
there?
whatever, as long as there's a pool. Like,
Yeah, I went out there
I think
with
they have a
Dad,
couple like the other place.
that's cool.
2 or 3 times during high school.
And you guys are all
Yeah.
leaving on the same
He'd
flight.
be jealous as heck
Good
if
stuff.
they go out there.
Where you going?
We're
What's
going to
that?
Florida in June,
Oh,
and Stacy's gonna come
where are you going?
for a day or 2, just to Orlando. Disney.
Bring the girls.
We enjoyed going out there.
We've met them a few times at a like place in Orlando.
I think
that
you
we've
did.
ended up staying at a few times even without them.
Mary and I went out there.
Really?
So it's fun. So we get all the kids together.
Well, you stay at Park.
You with us? No?
Not if we can help it.
You're gonna go to Disney.
Oh, okay.
June.
I know, but I didn't know you were
Okay.
going to Disney.
Yeah, we are.
No. Well, because when we
That's
go,
fine.
because Disney's like, I mean, because we just got back from Disney a couple weeks ago. It's like almost an hour from their house.
Yeah, it's a drive. You got a
It's a
short
drive.
attention span.
You got a short
Balance
attention
their whole
span, you got
damn
cranky
Ohio
kids,
budget
and you just want to get like back to the hotel.
Interstate 77 today.
So we went. I guess it was. Has it been 3 years now? Last time I was in Florida.
It's been about Layla was probably about a year, maybe. Yeah, it's been about 3 years. Yeah.
So one of the things that we learned is if you stay at a Disney resort,
I think I better watch myself
you
right
get on your
through
room
here.
card, you get something special where you can go into the park and you can scan your card and it puts you in queue for the line.
Yeah. The Fast Pass,
Right.
and you have the app. Did you get the app?
Yeah, we set our fast passes the other day.
Yes.
So we have them. was ready.
So our girls, they danced in the Disney parade last November.
So,
down
yeah.
in Disneyland. But we could see the difference not having that fast. That's the first time we've been back since Florida.
Mhm.
But yeah, we can definitely see a difference in what you can do in a day. Having that pass. Anyway, if you didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it on the app. They have an app now. And you can set them a month ahead. So
really?
so we have them set now. But then once you go on the ride, you get more.
It was kind of like you could reserve only one ride at a time. And you can kind of go off do other things, but you had to use up that one that you had going before you could do it.
Yeah, now it's 3 at a time.
Oh, is it?
Mhm. So you could like have one at like from
So you
9 to
wanna go to
10,
the McKinley
one from 11 to
Museum
12,
tomorrow
and one
morning?
from 2 to 3. You know what I mean?
I
You
think
can,
we're
like,
probably going to think about that, yeah.
yeah, that makes all the difference. Those
Yeah,
fast
so
passes because
Some of the rides are long.
yeah, nope, not with the little
We
ones.
had a
Can't
guy
even.
on from there, we taped it, and we had him on
But I was surprised
last week.
Leo can ride most of them. He's
Mhm.
he's 36 inches. There's a handful, only a handful he can't ride. And then you can do like a ride switch thing,
Is our subject matter. that
where
we
like an
just
adult
finished.
would go with the kids, and
And it
then
was about
the other adults
McKinley.
stay,
Mhm.
and then they'll
Like
let you
the
switch.
novel,
The kids
that's
actually get to
about-
go twice,
Oh,
so that
Really?
because otherwise you couldn't go at all
South.
with the little one.
interesting.
So I guess
So
they have
what
that
was
policy.
it like in
I didn't know
camp
that.
that
Which
time
actually
that
is
he
really
was
works for the
leaving? How would
kids.
you
Yeah.
have
To go
gotten
twice
there?
in a row.
Yeah.
What
It's
was
a long
going
line.
on in camp at that time?
I didn't know that. I've never even heard of that. That's
As
pretty cool.
McKinley
Yeah,
made
I
that
had-
trip to
Yeah.
lay the cornerstone for a new school, $25,000 school.
Have you ever been to Disneyland?
Yeah, so our girls danced at the parade at Disneyland in November. Their dance troupe, the ballet dance, they opened up for the Christmas parade. That's the season opens up Thanksgiving for Christmas.
Sure, we had
And they're
ones with
dancing.
9
There's
in
about
there.
200 girls.
Yeah.
I think I have your car sickness,
yeah,
Gene.
It was a large
You
group.
would need out.
No, but I
Don't roll the window down because it'll
Um,
come in the other window.
I don't think. Yeah, you.
It's
I
a
owe
lot
you
smaller.
one.
Yeah, it's. Imagine the main.
Are you feeling nauseous?
Attraction at Disney.
Yeah.
The main,
I'm not gonna throw up,
park
but I
at Disney
Don't
World.
feel good.
That's
It's-
very good
It's about a
news.
third
Thank
of the
you.
size of that, roughly.
You wouldn't believe how much
Third and a
detail.
half. But you
Sue
don't
went
got
into
one
her
other
stuff
side
there
part of
today.
California Adventure. There's a
We
lot
definitely
of,
have a very
kid-
analytical
kid Bob
person on our hands.
TV stuff, kind of thing.
The most
And,
minute
again, that's
detail.
about
About what?
a third to half the size
Jewelry.
of just the main Disney park in Orlando.
Property
Orlando,
values.
they've got like I think 5 or 6 other parks now because they keep adding.
Oh,
Yeah.
things.
you already got that from her?
I came back with everything.
I think 3 or 4 is probably good.
Yeah, I agree.
So Leo would be 2.5. You guys
Yeah, roughly.
So that's still okay. I mean, he'll know some of the characters and he should be excited. 36 inches.
Ted
seems
hasn't
pretty tall.
told me in a long
Yeah.
time.
I guess. I know a couple of them were 38 inches,
Dugan
so he
I've
was
talked to
even close
A
to
few
a
times.
few more.
How's he
rides.
doing?
Seems
Our,
to be
our
doing
girls
great.
been
Seems happy.
slow
She always
living on the height.
very pleasant.
So for a while, we wouldn't have been able to. We didn't cross that threshold.
Huh.
So
Even though they were probably 2 years older than
age-wise, they were okay, but weight, well,
Yeah.
height. I don't think there's a weight, but the height.
Right.
Also, our girls, they don't seem to like the motion and the roller coaster stuff.
Right.
The one that they really
I
love.
wonder what those
is
fields
the
look like at
teacups.
Dover
Yeah.
now.
Layla
You
loved
sit,
that one.
you turn the wheel and you go around.
If it's
Yeah,
still
they
there,
just
there's
really-
probably 10 of them, right?
Really like it.
Yep.
If there's
How far
room.
away do you live from Disneyland?
It might be something they'd be
It's
interested in seeing
it's
at Dover
it's a
Dam.
long ride. It's like 6 to 8 hours.
It still seems big to me.
Yeah, it's probably about a 6
Yeah,
hours.
we don't
6
expect
hour
that
ride.
right here.
Coming back last time, I think it took us like 10 or 11 hours to get to
Dang.
this.
I don't understand all this
Traffic
floodplain stuff and these different
And Magda's at home now, right? She's not working.
rivers and
Right now,
creeks
she's not
and
How's she liking it?
what we're going to be doing
Different story.
Sandyville
Medium.
sometime
Yeah.
soon here. And
It's great. She spent
that's
time
a town
with
they
the girls,
haven't. They
Yeah.
moved it.
but,
They moved the location
Not quite
because
what
of
you thought it
flooding.
would be.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's hard. I've got a job interview on
Well, Dad
Tuesday.
talked about
houses.
that, you know. He's like, I mean,
We'll see what happens.
Well,
Get
like
those
we talked
people
about
out
on
of
the phone,
there,
you gotta
so-
weigh off what
Yeah.
you save versus what
Yeah.
you spend
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
child
and
care.
you
Yeah.
can see some of the banking down there by in Zorn,
Yeah.
some big planes. I guess that would have fit
Yeah,
into
well,
that
what
too.
we were gonna do
Yeah.
is
The levee,
it's only a
there's
day or
big
two.
levee down there.
Yeah, if your
Yeah.
mom can watch.
Yeah, actually, Mark
That
was gonna
probably
watch.
goes
My
back
Brandon can't watch
to,
both of them at the same time. She can watch one of
Ohio
them for a
Area
couple of
Canal.
hours. She watched Layla easier than
Ah,
Riley.
you maybe
Is
you're right.
Tina working Monday through Friday?
Mhm.
Maybe it is the Erie Canal.
Mark was gonna probably do it.
That's another thought.
was just gonna
for
essentially go
someplace
make money
they
for
might
the day,
wanna
I guess
do.
you
Maybe
could say.
do McKinley.
And,
McKinley's probably not open on Sunday though,
Can
right?
you work from home?
He can. He does work from home. So
No,
yeah,
I
it
don't
actually
think it
it'll work out well because my schedule
Easy to check.
like it would
Zorn.
vary. I would work, you know, Monday
guess we could
Monday
go
one week,
explore
like
those
Wednesday the
there
next
on
week.
Sunday
I guess
morning?
I
Is this
wouldn't
for
have
the
the same.
hospital?
It's with a surgical center. So I'd be like I'd be doing pre-op and post-op nursing.
Okay.
So yeah, but I mean, really, because he makes his own schedule, so he could
Uh,
make it so
Marlene.
that
And Gloria at the house right
he
now.
didn't set appointments until he wouldn't.
No,
He just wouldn't set appointments on
transportation.
days that
Just
I
have to
would
go
work.
all
Right.
the time.
Yeah.
I have
If
the
there was
two
a
women
conflict,
at
then you
my
find
house
you
with
need to
no
have backup
transportation.
Absolutely,
We've
yeah.
got a car.
Because when the problem
We've got
is
a
it's
car.
hard to set up the child
We
care
got a
before
car,
you
I
have
just
a job,
don't-
but it's hard to
neither
take
one
a
of them
job
are
before
allowed
you
to drive.
child care. You know, so it's a catch-20.
So I mean,
Especially for like in my with a
We've got a
variable
5 passenger
schedule
car.
like that.
If your mom was in
Come with
a little
us.
better health, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I hope we get to use it while we're here. John, you'll have to ask your mother about her favorite story of your granddad.
Can you give me another clue?
Cape Cod.
Okay.
Keep going.
For 100 miles, he talked about clams and what clams ate and how they lived. All your mother could do is say, ooh, ah, clams. we finally get to Cape Cod and we stopped at kind of like a Dairy Queen. We had a hamburger and fries. Only they weren't fries, they were fried clams. And he pulled one over on your mother.
She eat
She
them?
was eating those clams and loving them.
She didn't know what they were.
No.
Did she think they were just really chewy fries?
I don't remember how it was put, but she had sworn on 50 Bibles that she would never eat a clam. He said, I bet you do one day.
Can you turn the air up, Dad?
Sure. How do I blow it back to you?
You have to. You won't be able to figure it out.
Whatever you need to do over here.
You've got to touch the temperature, or go to touch the climate on the screen. On the screen, Dad. Touch touch like the temperature, and then.
No, don't make it hotter.
Oh no! See the button in the bottom right that says rear, the bottom right, and then turn it on. The on button. Middle under rear climate, the on button.
You see the
Rear climate. Next, yeah. Okay, now.
That do it?
Yes.
good job.
Good job.
Well, between
job.
the two of
That was
us,
impressive.
John, the computer
Oh,
skills.
that was
Pretty
many
neat
steps.
vehicle. What year's it?
That feels good.
What year is your car, Lindsay?
2015.
That's nice.
It doesn't have a automatic start.
Oh no.
Doesn't have a what?
Like an automatic start or like a keyless starter.
Oh,
That really is handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
I can never find my keys though, ever. Like my car starts, so I know my keys are somewhere in the car.
That's what he had. Dad does that.
They're either in my purse, the diaper bag, or my kickboxing bag.
Bolivar, they were going to buy a house down in Bolivar there shortly before his stroke.
Yeah, they looked down there, but they looked everywhere.
What was that all about?
I think they enjoyed looking, and I think they probably drove some real estate people out of the business. Because they would think they wanted to do something and then change their mind.
I think it was on the golf course. They were wanting to get on the golf course.
Gloria loved watching golf tournament at the site of your old house. She must have watched every putt and every shot at Sawgrass. That's you, right?
That was up the road from us just a little bit. If you ever get a chance to live on a golf course, don't do it.
Why?
Because golfers hit golf balls.
Have you had any hit the house where you are?
Every other day.
Yeah, there was one that broke a window. I
And
thought
all
it was
over
going to
the
be a
yard,
throwdown.
probably, right?
Yeah, and it's
And
potentially
James was
dangerous.
there at the time.
They
I
can
thought
get
there was
you
going to
in
be
the
a
yard.
fight. It's kind of nasty. I think I got a little nasty.
Beautiful view, but it's...
In front of
And the guy on the street coming in on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
if you can
And then,
remember where our house was,
Yeah,
he
James
was
like
in
went
his front
like,
yard and got hit by a ricocheting golf ball in the eye and lost his
Sorry.
eye.
Remember you telling me that?
I told you that?
Yeah,
Did I tell you what happened to him a month later?
he died.
He died.
And his wife died, right?
Well, she drank herself to death, yes. And he had a boat, fell off a boat with monocular vision. I don't know the whole intricacies of it, but he, indirectly, that losing his sight probably cost him his life. What is up on the top of this hill on the right with the American flag and the fence?
So what happened? They report him to
Yeah, Grimby, tell the story about the guy that hit the house with the golf ball or broke the window with the golf ball, and you and James went out there. Huh?
What about that story you want me to tell?
I thought you guys were gonna throw down on the golf course. I guess it really wasn't that
This
much
is
of a
Thanksgiving
story.
Day.
Oh, was Thanksgiving. Was that Thanksgiving? Yeah, I guess it was
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
It hit there in the kitchen. It sounded like a bomb went off.
Because then James went, like, because they had to go, like, this way up the golf cart path.
We cut him off.
Yeah, you guys
and
cut him
the
off?
guy said, "You son of a bitch, that's what the hell you deserve. You deserve that for living on the golf course."
Yeah, that's what he said.
Were they drunk?
I was a young kid, I said, "Well, let me explain it to you. That's not how it works." He was getting pretty rough around the edges, and the guy behind him was one of the guys from the club, and he put the kibosh on
How did he do that?
Well, he was about 6'4", and he said, "Listen, son, let me explain it to you. You're responsible for where you hit your ball."
And then the guy gave him, like, he gave him his address. What did he do? He gave you his address?
His address and everything, but then a wrong apartment number.
It was a wrong,
He
like,
skipped.
to send a bill.
And I had my attorney go after him. We scared him enough that he didn't think twice about
Did he
it.
ever send you money?
No.
No.
So is this somebody? This is somebody that doesn't live in the community then.
You know.
So then I guess whoever's overseeing the golf course stuff, did they ban this guy from coming back? You think?
No. No, but the guy's attitude was certainly suboptimal. It's what you deserve for living on a golf course or something. James was pretty cool and collected. I thought James was thinking about taking him out.
Yeah.
Needless to say, it interrupted a nice Thanksgiving dinner. But to hit somebody in the head, really, is no joking matter.
Lindsay, do you need to be dropped off before? No, you wouldn't have a car. Before I take them to the hotel?
No, it's my car.
And a mighty nice car it is. It's been very comfortable, and I thank you very
I know,
much.
I like it.
Hasn't been super comfortable back here. What? I know.
That's not bad.
I'm fine on this end. He needs more room. Either you two.
Maybe he's got his back further.
How'd you fare, Luke?
It's not too bad.
Luke's back there taking a nap for a minute.
Just kidding.
Jeannie got an Ultima. Riding that back seat of that is sheer torture.
I think they're pumping oil again in our oil zone.
Did they shut him down for a while?
Because of the low pricing. They quit doing as much. We have a client who's got a pretty nice thing. It's paying him $30 a month.
I was gonna ask you if you felt that. I didn't know if it was my car sickness.
That's what works.
Nicest, simplest guy.
So,
You know, if there
feel
was
like a
somebody
milkshake.
Yeah, I think that's
like
why.
to see it have a
Yeah.
bonanza like that.
yeah,
Hey, how much
I can feel myself going.
30,000
Yeah.
and a depletion allowance.
Because I didn't notice it on the way down.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I don't understand what that would be. I don't know.
Yeah.
They used to get
Do
a
you cruise
depletion
control?
allowance
Yeah, thanks for listening.
for pumping the well.
Grandy and I were talking last night. We were gonna put you on the car, on the rental car. Do you want to take the
No,
car
no.
on Sunday? No, did you guys already figure it out?
He thought I was leaving at 7.
Oh,
I'm leaving at 5.
oh, okay, okay,
So.
okay. I think we're leaving at 3:30, so we could do. Should we all just go to the
Problem
airport at the
here.
same time, or
Those does look good.
Should we do breakfast or something Sunday?
we got it?
Before you go.
What's that?
Before you guys go.
Okay, we're
For
good.
lunch.
You can come over and have breakfast with us. It'll be a memorable breakfast.
Not in a good way.
Yeah.
They have hot eggs?
No.
No? Surprising.
Bad food over there.
Yeah, it was like continental breakfast.
Food wasn't good there.
Not really. It was just like, well, I mean, they had waffles, yogurt, English muffins,
What is that, a buffet?
Continental.
cereal.
I think it's for continental breakfast.
What's that?
Continental breakfast, I think is what it's.
Yeah.
Was it as good as your chili dog?
Nothing will compare to the chili dog.
Your Coney
My
dog?
Coney.
That Coney was really good. And she may have gotten it from
She
the
what?
original Coney place. That one may have come in from New York too. While we were waiting.
If this is open, I think we're going to jump off of here. Can you tell if it's open? It's been closed recently. He thinks it's open.
Got another car coming. Am I blocking you?
That's a real mess.
Wow.
Is it just 5 o'clock traffic? Is there an accident?
I think there's probably an accident. Look at that.
Cherry Avenue downtown. That's going to put us pretty close to where you want to be.
Pretty good.
That was a good call, Dad.
Probably better than if there wasn't the traffic jam. Because I'd have got off in Tusk, I think.
Boy, you got the nice green grass up here right now.
But we have had a little bit of rain, John.
We were almost in a drought.
We were in a drought. We lost our rose bushes.
We lost our what?
We lost our rose bushes.
There's an Okefenokee. Is it Okefenokee?
Okefenokee.
It's a swamp. It's supposed to be burning until September, unless these last rains did a number on it.
And then try to burn some
You can
snakes
probably
out.
go straight up and then straight in, right there.
I think we'll go right up Market. This will take us across the Market.
They tried to burn some snakes out.
What?
You guys haven't
Be
had
able
the
to
snakes
pull
that
right
far
in front of your
north.
place.
Beg pardon?
We should be able.
No,
be
I
able
said
to
it was a lightning
pull up
strike,
right
but we haven't had any
to the
rain
front of your door.
like that started the fires. Personally, I think it's.
Does it
You
get
can have lightning without the rain.
They said it was started from the lightning strikes, right, Grampy?
Part of it was, and part of it was maybe intentional. There's been so many forest
Theories,
fires
right.
recently, I don't know.
When is the last time you called him Dad? Curious.
I call him Dad
You do?
sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
I was, it's weird. We started Grammy and Grampy
Right.
because it would confuse Olivia and Catherine and Joseph. Like when James and I will call, so that's like, because I call my mom Grammy.
Right.
And then and the same with Layla. Like when she was a little, like it would confuse her. Like, what do you mean? No, you're mommy. No, that's Grammy. You're mom. You're mommy. That's not mom. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
the original Altman factory here to make the Reaper.
Make what?
Right in here.
This used to be Diebold, didn't it?
People bought land off of Altman.
And it's gone. I thought Diebold was thriving.
They're still here.
The train station used to be right here.
That's right.
Diebold got bought by another company last year.
Well, you're really on it, John.
It was actually
German company, I think, isn't it?
I'm not sure about that. It's
Looks
European.
like
It's European. I don't know if it's German.
It's like a German name. So you want to see the home of the time machine?
Yes.
Right there is the home of the time machine. We can come over tomorrow if you want to go inside.
Can you see it, Stacy?
Aren't we by the hotel?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right by it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought.
Is the newspaper still there?
Yep. Dad, was this the real McKinley house or the fake one?
That's the real one.
That's right. The other one was way up there.
Yeah, where the library is.
Okay.
Wonderful day. See you tonight at
Thank
dinner.
you.
All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right.
Wonderful
Thank
day.
you. Thank you.
Thanks for taking the
I'm going to give you a
journey in
5
time.
stars on Yelp on your tour guide.
Absolutely.
Thanks for that.
Sure.
Thank you for the transportation.
Sure.
Is this yours?
Thanks for getting
yeah.
crunched up back there.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay.
See ya.
So stay.
Thank you.
Let him unwind there.
Will it out? Yeah, please. Thank you.
Thanks again, Larry.
I'm all right. I look like you wanted to crawl over the seat for something. I'm sure I didn't.
You okay?
See you guys soon. Okay.
See you guys.
Excuse me. I seat up for you, couldn't I? I'm sorry.
It really wasn't horrible back there. If there had been, if somebody else had been back there with me, it would have been really bad. Because then I couldn't stretch out to the side.
Is there two seats back there? Thanks for going, guys. I'm sure some of it seemed a little bit too much.
I don't think. I
Appreciate your
thought it was really good.
patience.
Do you want to drive and see where this place is so you know where you're going?
Yes. So Tusk, and we're looking for 400 and some.
430.
The old chapel. Old chapel. What's that called? I'm sure we'll recognize it. Your mom thinks it's the church with the red door. It used to be Lutheran, but I don't think that's it. You could go, young lady.
Go ahead.
Is that one right there? What? No.
I don't know. No, that's not it. That's where we were just there for another wedding.
That's McKinley. That's where McKinley went to church. Him and Altman both. That's 200. So we're going to be on the right-hand side.
Looks like a stone church. Oh, the right-hand side?
Yeah. That must be the red door. 401. It's right there next. Yeah, the red door. The old
Yep,
stone
okay.
chapel. That was Dad's cousin's church. That was Willard.
Huh.
That's kind of interesting that Matt would be married in that, with that connection.
Yeah.
Sure he doesn't realize that.
where do you think you park?
Yeah, I was just thinking of, is there somewhere behind?
Right there. That parking meter
Oh, okay.
on McKinley. Right?
I guess, yeah. Aaron and I
There's
are
where
going-
McKinley got married.
Aaron and I are coming to this.
Yeah,
We'll see you there.
yeah. And Lindsay, you're coming too, right?
Yeah.
What are you coming for? Oh, for the kids.
And so is John and
Well, they're going to the dinner.
the
At
dinner.
91.
Oh, you guys are going to rehearsal as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to learn how to be a hostess, an usher.
Oh, sure.